the creator of Income Ignite. Welcome to this online presentation where I'll be showing you how to 6 times your profit margin from mini importation business. A lot of things have been said about making profit from mini importation business, especially with the hard economy, especially with recession, and especially with whatever you want to call it. All right, I'm excited to have you. I'm excited to have you today. Give me your time, and believe me, I'm going to make sure your time becomes valuable. The time you give me gets back to you valuable in tenfold. All right. All I ask for is for you to give me rapt attention. This is not going to be a 2-3 hours webinar. No, this is going to be a short webinar. I'm going to try as much as possible to go straight to the point and then give you what you need to know as regards the classes of products you need to import if you must make profit and never be affected by recession. All right. So I just think I should just do this. Hold this mic and then let you know I'm a real person, not some robots and not some voice talking behind the screen. All right, so that is why I want to know that I welcome you to the online event and ask you to follow me as we switch over to the slide. Let's meet that. Okay, I've just I've put in the slide on the webinar window. If you can hear it, if you can see it loud, if you can see it clearly, please do me a favor, drop something on the webinar window there. Sorry, drop something on the chat box so that I will know that you can actually see my screen. If you can see my screen, just go over to the webinar window and just drop something. Yeah, I can see your screen, Mr. Pat. Shoot. Oh, Mr. Bamidele from Lagos says loud and clear. Oh my God, is it from Abuja? Mr. Pat has started though. I can't view him from here. I can view him from here, but the network is breaking. Yes. It should be from your end because I've done everything humanly possible to make sure I stream out this training to you today, using the best good. Dottie, Kingsley, Emmanuel, Akinsola, and all. They can see me loud and clear. Good. Now I can start I can go right into the business of the day. Welcome once again to the 6 times more profits. 6 times more profits. Importation strategy, 6 times more profit. I call it 6x times more profits. Why the more? The more because a lot of happenings in recent time in our country has made it very, very difficult for some persons to make profit in this mini importation business. It's either their profit has been so chopped into, like it has gone down considerably, or even some have stopped making at all, stopped making losses. And I've been receiving thousands and thousands, tons of mails, messages, and inquiries from persons who think I should have a solution on what they can do to up their game. All right, a lot of them that were doing 7 figures, 6 figures, 5 figures, all of a sudden went flat. Even one came the other day crying that he lost everything. That he sold all his imported item and he made nothing. The truth is, people are still killing it in mini importation business. As far as mini importation business is concerned, people are still doing wonders with this. All you need to do is to learn how to cushion the effects of the bad economy. Now, let me say something very loud and clear here. Now is actually the best time, the sweetest time to do mini importation business. If you can pay attention to what you'll be learning at the event today, it will catapult your mini importation business to the next level. All right, how to make 6 times more by importing only 3 special classes of products. There are tons of these special classes of products, but in this webinar, I'll be talking to us about 3 special classes of products without spending more on product cost and logistics. Please, note that very, very well. 3 special classes of products without spending more on product costs and logistics. Like, as a matter of fact, you will spend less. If you play this game, you'll be learning tonight very well. You spend less as a matter of fact. Yes, you'll spend less. So let's get right into this, how to make 6 times more by importing only 3 special classes of products without spending more on product cost and logistics. What is my goal here? My goal is actually teach you this. The screen I just left off now, the how to make 6 times more your profit. Good. Before I teach you this, something, before God helps you, before God blesses you, there must be something in your hands He has to bless. He doesn't bless an empty hand. So my goal is to actually, teach that person that is doing mini importation business and his business is dying on how to revive his business and even make 6 times more. Or for that person that have been sitting on the fence about doing importation business, has been judging from all the nonsense they've been hearing from, you know, around the corners and everywhere, you know, how unprofitable mini importation business is right now, how the dollar is killing people and all that. You know, for that guy that have been, you know, shoved, that had those lies shoved down his throat, that lady, that man, you know, but have decided to take an action this time. This information tonight, my goal tonight is to make sure that I clear those doubts and make you see why meticulously, and if you are dedicated and if you are serious, you can still do 6 figures from mini importation business even easier than it used to be. Everything you've heard about the dollar thing, they are truths. They are for real. They are what it is. The dollar is expensive, but what we fail to understand in this whole scenario is that the dollar is not the only expensive thing, right? I used to buy a bag of rice the other day. Okay, the other time, every time, wifey will tell me, when you're coming back, buy me, get a bag of rice and stuff. Then I will just go with 11,000 naira. Yeah, 11,000 naira, 10 to 11,000 naira. Then he told me, never knew. I didn't really. I heard the cost of rice, price of rice have increased, but then I never took anything serious. I went to a rice shop. They told me 21,000 naira, and I was dumbfounded because the money I had in my pocket was just 11,000 naira. Then I remember that yes, there's this thing they've been talking about, recession. People have been talking about recession and recession. So what people fail to understand in this whole thing is that it is not only the price of dollar that goes up. Price of everything has virtually gone up. Price of everything has relatively gone up. Everything. So whatever you're buying, if you're buying at $1, 1,000 naira per dollar, you're actually going to sell. You're actually going to peg your price at 1,000 naira per dollar. So it's not like it's a one-way thing. So my goal is actually to destroy all those false, information they fed you with that has been discouraging you from mini importation. That's one. Or to help you that is having a dying mini importation business to revitalize it, revive it, and make it even more profitable than it has ever been. That alone is my goal. Then I will say something here. These are my goals. These are my good intentions. I cannot bring your way. If for any reason you quit this training this night, all right? If for any reason you leave this night, for any reason, I don't care, for whatever it is, all right? If for any reason you leave this night, then you are not going to benefit from this. So what I beg of you is that you need to stay till the end of this event, right? Shut down everything. I mean, shut down everything you can ever get. Shut down everything around you, your phone, your BlackBerry, your TV, whatever. I don't care what they're doing there. Concentrate, because whatever they're doing there and you're watching it and you think that's more important and you finish watching it, when you're done, you know, your belly will start talking to you in a different way. And when that happens, you say, oh, I was even supposed to join an empowerment online event that I didn't join. All right. So what I'm actually asking of you is to stay till the end of this training. And if the free information I'll be dropping, you know, if I don't fulfill all the information, sorry, all the promises I've made to you all these days I've been telling you about this event, then you have to tell me and I will apologize live here. That is to say that I am ready, more than ready, to give you more than I've promised. Okay. What makes this online presentation different? What makes it different is the fact that we are not here to teach you something very, very new. We're actually here to help your business, to help revive your business. We're actually here to help, to help shame a lot of people. You know, those times I have a lot of students, you know, when they are going into this mini importation thing, right? People around them say, look at what you're doing. It will not work. I've seen a lot of people do this and they've been ripped off and all that. So when this recession thing started, those guys, those naysayers and stuff, you know, banked on those things to laugh at some of these persons. So what makes this event different is the fact that you're going to be, handed over some secret tips that will help you, turn back to those guys and laugh really hard at them. Not just laughing, but laughing and spending more money than them. I believe everybody here wants to spend more money. If you want to spend more money, if you want to have more money than you can spend, please, I want you to just make some noise on the chat box. Just type for me, awesome, I want to do that part. Go ahead and teach me how that can be done. I'm waiting. I just had to get some few, 1 or 2 persons drop something on the chat box telling me, Pat, I want to make more money than I can spend. I don't believe that's a bad prayer. Anyway, Muslim, Christians, African traditional religionists should say it. I mean, there's nothing wrong in us saying this. We want to make more money than we can spend. Money is good. Okay, let me just look at the chat box and make sure I'm following up. Oh, awesome. Good. A lot of you, that shows a lot of you are really on this. Good. We don't refresh tire. Oh, somebody. I'm very sure the problem is not from my end. It's from your end. If you cannot watch me, just refresh and you'll be onto the training one more time. Good. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh my God. Tobechukuma Kolu from all the way from, I think, Australia. Is it Australia now? Yeah, Australia. Oh, baby girl, how are you? All the way from Australia, giving me that, I don't know how, clapping. She's clapping. Oh, good. So, I think we'll just get right into the business of the day. Seriously, I don't want to waste any time. I want to, I'm in a haste to deliver. Like my state governor said it the other day, but right now he's not delivering; he's under delivering. But I'm not gonna act like my state governor. So I'm in a haste to deliver, and I'm gonna be delivering. Okay. Pat Ogidi, internetpreneur, right? That's me there, and actually that's me sleeping against my laptop. Okay. A lot of people refer to me. That's just a few muzzling and rambling about me. I beg, pardon me. Let me just boost a bit. All right. Pat Ogidi, the grand commander of mini importation business. I didn't give myself that name. I didn't just wake up any morning like all those gurus out there and started calling myself barrister this, magistrate this, vice chancellor this. No. I was on my own, and some people started calling this name, and I didn't take it serious because it's just coming from people. It's coming from people of substance. I mean, somebody like Mr. Ronald Zimora, the best copywriter I've ever known in my life, in Nigerian copywriter. You know, I woke up one early morning and boom, he posted something on Facebook, and I was wondering what must have made this guy, you know, a substance, you know, a guru. Yeah, a guru. I don't call people that name, but he is, you know, to post something. He must have seen something good. He must have seen something. He wrote something like Patrick Peculiar. Yeah, that's my name. That used to be my name on Facebook. But right now, I removed the Peculiar. I'm the grand commander of the importation niche. We do the reggae one name, and that's our dialect. Then Mr. Laide Alim, the Mr. Go Getter, a landlord in Lagos. He says the same thing some other time as well on Facebook. That Patrick Peculiar Ogidi, no doubt. You know this business better than Junior and Konga. I'm blushing. You are truly the grand commander of mini importation business in Nigeria. Then Mr. Prince Godfrey Elabo, one great guy that is always working. I mean, he's one guy that, like, he believes he can get results he want to get, and it's working for him. He's one great guy that I've never regretted meeting in my life. That's what he had to say about me there. All right. I'm the Internet Marketer of the Year 2014. That was an award from the American Internet Business School, you know, in conjunction with Afrinet Solutions. That award, they call it the .com Awards. I mean, I won that of the 2014, the Internet Marketer of the Year. I mean, there's nothing to brag about, but I think you should just know this, and that's the award they played there with Alan Courts, and a badass internet marketer from the US. He came for the award ceremony. All right. Sorry, I've coached by his grace. I've coached over 50,000 Nigerians, directly or indirectly. When I say indirectly, I mean people that have benefited from my trainings, my coachings, from my materials. More than 50,000 students. I just want to be mired and this. I don't want to go above what it really is. 50,000 students, directly or indirectly. All right. Okay, that's a screenshot of my autoresponder there, and those contacts, over 182,000 of them, are not uploaded contacts. They are contacts people have willingly subscribed, you know, on their own. Like, we don't do getting email anywhere and upload it. No, we don't do that. People, you subscribe to this, and you always have a link below the mail to leave. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this for you to understand that over 182,000 persons read from me, and I send a lot of emails. So these people read from me, either funny jokes or I share business secrets or what have you. All right. What else? I've been holding trainings. It's just since this year that I subpedaled out in the training thing. I've been holding trainings, and when I really want to hold one, my hall looks something like what you're seeing on the screen right now. My hall looks exactly like what you're seeing on the screen right now. That's me on the stage there, you know, teaching, and this same importation game. This is another one, I think in 2014 or 15 or thereabout. That's me in red there, talking with my glasses. Yeah, my signature glasses. Okay, this is another one. He had in Ogba, Lagos, I think in Praise Hall in Ogba, Lagos. Over 400 or 500 persons in attendance. These are paid trainings. None of them is a free training, right? None of them is a free training. Why am I showing this? To let you into the kind of things I do, especially if this is the first time of hearing from me. Okay. did back-end sales of up to 4 million naira in 3 days. I don't know if back-end sounds so internet marketing, you know, if it's internet marketing language. It means back-end, like you sell something and those people that bought your stuff go again, are interested in more of the products and they buy it. I mean, in 3 days, was able to do over 4 million naira. I just want to be modest with this. I don't want to really go above board. And I've done that for myself and for a lot of internet marketers, a lot of other internet marketers. Okay, I've imported over 50 million naira worth of goods and I've done over 150 million naira in profit. Over 50 million naira worth of goods and I've done over 150 million naira in profit. And this I did without, you know, traveling out to go inspect any goods or talking to any custom officer. All right. More reason you should listen and listen good. Okay, on a good day, this is what my office looks like. A part of my office, when I have goods coming on a good day, I mean on a good day, this is what it looks like. These are products from China that have just arrived. All right, this is what it looks like. I have to just make a picture and then keep to show my children to let them know that this is what Papa and Grandpapa did to make all this money he used in taking care of you. And to show you my webinar attendees, my followers, that this is possible. This is not just theory, something we'll talk on paper. This is something that anybody with flesh and blood, anybody that eats eba and gari, anybody that speaks Igbo outside Yoruba, any language can do. Anybody that can't even talk can do this, right? Okay, I have a family. I'm a married man. That's my wife there. The best woman I've ever known in my life, the best wife ever. And that's my 1 year and 7-month-old Muna. So troublesome. She just started schooling recently, and I've promised myself and my God that the best, my best, I will always give her, and that I want to keep. I want to keep to that promise. Like I want to give her my best, and my best she will always have. Okay, I've done a lot of things right. Yes, but that doesn't make me a saint. Yeah, I've done a lot of things right. You know, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you do this thing that is working for Mr. A and it's not working for you. I've done a lot of things right. I've done a lot right, just like everybody there. Then I've done a whole lot more wrong. And my daddy will always tell me, if you are not doing anything wrong, you are not learning. So you must be, for you to learn, you must have done that thing the wrong way for you to learn that, wow, I'm supposed to have done it this way to get a better result. So I've done a whole lot of things wrong as well, just like I'm doing a whole lot right. Okay, can we hear me? Let me be sure, so I don't just keep talking to myself. I see your belly. Okay, good. Somebody said you can see my belly. Oh, good, good, good. For the persons dropping their phone number on the chat box, the chat is public. Please don't drop a phone number because we don't want tomorrow you say money have left your account. We want your money to be with you, right? Just drop your name, so and then you can chat and ask your question there. Don't drop a phone number. It's really not necessary. It's just not necessary. Okay, back to the slide. After doing the right and wrong things and doing a lot of things, especially my mini importation business and general internet marketing and helping businesses grow, helping them make more sales, why even helping them spend less on advert costs, right? After doing this for a whole 9 years, yeah, whole 9 years. I think I started this game in 2000 and was it 7 or 8? I think 2008 in my 300 level of final year in the university. I started this internet marketing thing. Since then, being consistent. So after doing all this thing for 9 good years, I came to discover how anybody can cut off all the money and time wasting BS. Let me use that word. Let me not pronounce it to the full and get right into the profit lane same week. When I say this anywhere, some people think it's exaggeration, but it's not. You know why? Because I've walked a lot of wrong routes. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've spent a lot of money, you know, to learn something, you know, the right way. So if I boast in quotes and tell somebody to come, I will show you what you need to do. 4, 3, 5, 6 steps you need to take to get to a result, your desired result. Then believe it, it's possible. All right. So after doing all these things for 9 years, I learned how anybody can cut off all the money and time wasting BS and get right into the profit lane same week. There's 7 days in a week, remember, same week. Like if you start on Monday, you can get the result on Wednesday or on Saturday or Sunday, but then it can come, it should come, and it must come in a week. How to unearth the moneymaker products. Talking about mini importation business right now. How to unearth, unravel, how to get to the moneymaker products, the surefire classes of products that bring in 95% of the profits. Now, the thing is, 5% of those doing mini importation business make 95% of the profits, and that is the truth. I think in 2012, there was this madness of mini importation. Everybody turned into a mini importation business teacher. And then sometimes I just look at myself and say, where are all these guys right now? Everybody was selling the book then. But the truth is, from my findings, I've come to understand that 5% of persons make 95% of the profits. You can take that anywhere. Okay. Set up a supercharged automated selling machine that sells off your goods without feeling like a Nigerian used car salesman. I used to have somebody in my office. He traced on used cars, and he's not very in my office complex. He's not very proud, you know, trying to sell you his products. So don't feel like that, man. There's actually a system as far as many importation business is concerned. You can set up right from your bedroom, right from wherever you are. The only thing you need to have is access to the internet and phone network. Believe me, people are doing this. If somebody in a village, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, in Ikote, Benin, something, can control 7 figures from there every week, then what about you? So I've come to learn that there's a way you can supercharge and automate your selling machine, because selling is actually the biggest problem people have. But the thing is, stop shying away from it, because your life alone is, you sell your life alone. All right. Sorry, your life alone is a commodity you have to sell. Everybody that wakes up in the morning and goes to bed at night sells, whether you like it or not. It is better for us to own up to the fact that yes, we are born sellers. So why can't we just go and learn it the best way, the good way to do it effortlessly? Technologies are there to make these things easy. Now I'm seated here in my house in Oba, Lagos, and I'm talking to over 1,000 persons. Why? Because of technology. Now, what stops you from, what makes you think you cannot bank and use the same technology to reach out to persons? It mustn't be webinar like this. It can be in a different form. But what I'm actually saying is, technologies and innovations have made it very easy for you to reach out to people right from your bedroom. One thing people don't know about me is that I suck at face-to-face selling. When I'm to sell you face-to-face, I will run away. I will even be shy. I can't even look at your face. But if I'm behind my keyboard, I can make you start doing something you are supposed to do. Let me not say something you're not supposed to do. Okay, then I discovered a tiny but hugely overlooked twist that triples income overnight. All these persons in mini importation business, some just do it like those days we go to Otakara primary school. Like you just go, come back, go, no assignment, no teacher asks you of any assignment. You come home, your parents don't ask you for any assignment and all that. They just go, make 1 or 2 naira there and there. But then they fail to understand that it's actually very possible to make big money from this thing. All right. And there's one tiny thing can actually triple your income overnight. When I say overnight, don't misunderstand it for a get rich quick scheme. Don't misunderstand it for a Ponzi. No, it's not. We're talking business here. Okay, I discovered this that hard way, right? But you get to cheat and get the easy way. That means I discovered it the hard way, I think over 9 years. But for you being on this call, this training this night, you get to cheat and get it the easy way. Isn't that awesome? If it's awesome, please let me hear some noise on the chat box. I love being assured that I'm not just talking to myself. I'm not soliloquizing. I love being assured that somebody somewhere is listening to me. All right. Okay. I just want to get some yeah on the chat box and say, wow, it's awesome to pick your brain, your mistakes, you know, your ups and downs for 9 years and converting it into something useful for yourself. Good. I've gotten quite good number of them. All right. Okay, yeah, a lot of them on the chat box. Wonderful. Okay, the hard way. What hard way are we talking about? The hard way is that I imported shitty products on impulse, right? Everybody makes this mistake, except if not even if it's not imported. Let's say you want to buy something from Jumia, Conga. Sometimes you say, I love this product, you buy it, you dump it in your house and you don't use them. It happens to everybody. We are all guilty. I was guiltier in those days. Like you see a product that is very shiny. Oh, Nigerians will buy this thing while I'm sleeping. They will even be coming to my house to come and knock and buy it and stuff. Then remember, we were working on limited resources. Then I imported this stuff. I kept them. I couldn't sell them. I couldn't sell them for months. My money were tied down. I ran into debt. As a matter of fact, I ran into debt. Had my money tied down. Ran into debt. Became flat broke and was made fun by friends. This is the most annoying part. Because, okay, let me give you a clue. I had my university education in Owerri, and Owerri then was filled with Yahoo internet fraudsters, right? Now, when they see you on computer, and you're not Yahoo boy, you're not always collecting MTCN and collecting blah, blah, blah control number, they start seeing you like a stupid person. One, let alone when you not tell them that you do internet business. Like this, are you mad? What the fuck are you? You have internet, you have internet access, and you cannot, go chase who's not chasing you, like I tell them, to get money off them, to lie and all that. So when I got broke, it became a laughing stock. I became a laughing stock. He told this guy, yeah, he used all his money to recharge phone, to dash the white man. They are chopping you mugu. It might even be one guy that is somewhere in Ogbomoso now, claiming one white guy in China, one white guy in UK, collecting all your money. I mean, but deep down me, I know where I was going. I know what I was gunning for, all right? The hard way is that you have to wait for weeks to receive your goods, right? You try to make some, you try to save some money, you buy some goods, then you have to wait for weeks to receive this good. I mean, it's crazy. But then we didn't know, but the hard way, wait up to a month, 2 months before your goods arrive. Sometimes it even arrive, and then it's just in Nigerian post office. There's no Nigerian thing now. It's too perfect. Let me just use that word. Yeah, in quote. Like it can come and they dump it there and won't tell you. It might stay another 4 weeks, and so that was the hard way. And at once you could be scammed because of what? We knew little about how to protect ourselves. We knew little about how to protect ourselves. But who talk about this scam these days? Nobody. Okay, but then you want the easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Who doesn't? I don't want to believe you don't want it. And if that is a lie, I want you to say you want that easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Your chat box is there. Let me hear you. Tell me you want the easy way that does not require you to lose money and time. Nobody wants to lose money and time. Not even an Ashawo woman that hangs cotton on the street. No, he doesn't want to lose money. They said, my daddy will always say that, a mad woman will always say, he should be fast so that he lives, because he has to dance a lot on the road. I mean, I don't know how to really translate this into English and still keep the substance, behind it and the morals. But the thing is, time is precious. Nobody want to lose time. Nobody want to lose money. As a matter of fact, some might even enjoy losing time. But when it gets to losing money, come on. I just pray another breathing doesn't happen. Okay, I understand a lot of good. A lot of us want to get this. They don't want to go that hard way. That hard way is the no way. As a matter of fact, if I love you like I do to everybody on the call right now, I shouldn't allow you go that way. And because I'm a Christian, I shouldn't allow you. And because you're learning from me, you are on my webinar, I shouldn't allow you go that hard way. As a matter of fact, you don't want to go that hard way. That's why you're at the webinar. Isn't that correct? Okay, good. Okay, do you sure want it for real? Do you want it for real? Yes, I've gotten a lot of yes. Okay, this is what you have to do for me right now. Eliminate distractions. I've said this before, but I have to repeat it. Turn off your cell phone. Shut down Facebook and Twitter. Turn off your TV. Grab your pen and paper. Make sure you write something. You should have questions. Jot them down. Even if I don't get a chance to take your question at this training, at this call, send them to my email. I must answer them on the line. Send them to my email. I must answer them. All right? Okay. Give me your 100% rapt attention, because I'm about going into the meat and substance of this call this night. If you miss this part, then you have just wasted the data for nothing. And I don't want that to be anybody's portion. All right? So give me your 100% rapt attention. Because you sure want to learn what have been happening, around me. In the past 45 days, myself and my students have sold over 7 figures of high-in-demand products. In the past 45 days, Nigeria didn't enter recession in the past. We've been in it, right? But we've been able to brave all this, or sold over 7 figures of high-in-demand products. And we didn't have to do any form of trial luck. I don't want you to do that trial luck either. I want you to pick the meats of this whole thing this night and run with it. Go get result, make your money. Nothing sweetens my heart than, I mean, even if you pay for my training, but nothing sweetens me more than somebody calling me on a phone and telling me, oh my God, your information is making me money. I feel so fatherly. Like I feel kingly. Like I feel I want to do more. I can lose my sleep to make sure that person gets rid of every trouble that might, stop him from making more money. All right. So guess how much we got some of these products for? Some of you want to guess because that's what you're asking right now. How much did you get this product for? And what product is this and all that? You have that question right now. I can bet just one of them, just one of them. And you see that on the screen, right? We all know what it is. You might have seen it on Facebook. As a matter of fact, you may have bought that from me, but then I know you will not want to admit because the product nobody is proud of. All right, it's a dental whitening set equipment. Drink, sorry. It's a dental whitening set equipment, okay, just for people where their teeth no clean, it's sold there, it's there. Well, they buy these things. Okay, how much do we sell these things? How much did we buy them? You can see the price on the screen, right? The price is so it's so ridiculous. $0.66. Please pull out your calculator and punch for me. $0.66 times 450, and let me know how much that costs. All right, is it up to 2,000 naira? No. Is it up to 3,000 naira? I don't think so. But please just punch and tell me what it is. I want to get what your calculator gives you on the chat box. I just have to get from one person, and then I will tell you the most interesting part of this whole thing. 0.66 times 450. And they said the dollar have descended to 400. I don't know, but 0.66 times 450. Just let's work with 450 for now and see. Nobody's giving me the answer here. Nobody's giving me the answer. I want to get the answer. It must be good. 297. That's 297 naira, right? Okay, that's just to buy one. Okay, and then somebody is wondering how much did he sell this, and maybe how did he sell this? But there are two things there. How much did he sell it, and how did he sell it? Because you might even know how to get these things. You might know where to get it, but then you might even not even know what to do to sell these things easily. But I'm going to get to that shortly. How much did we sell that? This is a screenshot from one of the Facebook advert we ran for this, and as you can see, the red arrow pointing to the price, 10,000 grand. Forget every other information around there. I have to blank out the name. I have to, as a matter of fact, this is my wife's page. I want to blank out the name. I want you to be very, very successful now, but I want you to put that brain into use. Even my own wife, I don't even have time to. I don't even give her all the information. I just teach her what I teach, and then she go and develop. And when I see her developing those information into something big, man, I'm tempted to teach her more, even at my own, as in teach her more, and that's exactly what I want to do to you as well. So we sold this product for 10,000 naira. Now we're buying for, let's say, 300 naira, 297, right? 300 naira, and then let's say it cost about 1,000 naira to get this into the country. That's we're spending like 1,300 naira. Now let's just approximate that to 2,000 naira. To get that one of that product into the country, let's just say 2,000 naira. And now, we're selling for 10,000 naira. And let's also say it costs 1,500 naira to ship this product to the buyer. That's like 2,000 plus 1,500. That's 3,500. How much are we having? Okay, sorry. Let's say it costs again 1,000 naira to sell one of these products. Please, I'm over-exaggerating this so that on the worst case scenario, you must make profit. So we're having like 4-5 on this product, selling, importing, buying all one of these products. We're spending like 4-5, and then we are selling for 10,000. That means we are making a profit of 5,500 naira. Now I'm not talking about selling one. I'm talking about selling something like 20, 30, 40 every day, and you can do that. You can do that even more than you think. As a matter of fact, if you can think you can't do that, then you have everything it takes to even do more. Let me hear somebody typing on the chat box, I have what it takes. Just say, I have what it takes. Make me proud, right? Make me proud. I have to just get one person, and then we'll call it, go ahead. Oh, somebody said, Pat, I'm not hearing you, please. Can you send me a replay? Can you hear me? Mr. Chairman, Mrs. Chairman Dubuak, you should be in the USA. You should be able to hear me. Hearing you loud and clear. Good. Somebody said he can do it. Choma, refresh. Mr. Success is actually doing a good job tonight. Refresh, you hear me, right? Okay. Somebody said he have what it takes. Good, good, good. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Good. Okay, now, this is a simple, this is, okay, the stats of the same products on Facebook, right? It couldn't fit in a street like that, so I had to just split it, right? It's a whiter teeth in as little as 10 minutes. This is actually a video, right? As you can see, it's a video here. This is the play button and stuff. But then there are some arrows that I have to really pay attention to. This video had like 38,000 views, 38K views, as you can see from the first arrow below the second image. Then interaction, that's likes and love and wow and whatever. It has over 380 of them. Good. And as you know, the more Facebook users are interacting, the more it is, you know, gaining more interaction free. The more people, the friends of the interactors get to see it, right? That's the viral nature of it. That's how Facebook works. And then 335 persons saw it and say, wow, this is wonderful. I'm going to share this with my friend. They hit the share button and they spread it to their friend. Now let's assume these 335 persons that share this, sorry. Let's assume these 335 persons that share this, okay, have an average of 100 friends. And it's not true, because the average Facebook user these days has over 1,000 friends. Let's assume they has just an average of 100 friends. That's like 3,350 extra eyes seeing this video, seeing this advert. And of course, at least 1 to 10, 20% might be interested. And they hit the link again. They come back. They see the ordering instruction, they order. All right? And it has over 74 comments already. As at the time I took the screenshot, 74 comments. These comments are questions from people. I need it in Ogun State, as you can see, the second person there. Jide Jonathan says, good. A lot of persons dropping their queries and inquiries. Then some inboxing, you know, reaching out, making orders, and these things are getting sold. So it is easy. If I tell you it is easy to do 10 to 20 sales in a day, what you need is your ability to make yourself teachable and tell yourself that you can do it. Because if you say you cannot do it, I cannot even force you. I can convince you to come to the call, and then at the end of the day, then they talk, you know, they work. All right. If you continue saying that, it's not going to work. But if you decide that this can be done, I can even start from 4 figure to 5 figure to 6 figure. People do it. You can do it. Results are not typical. I have to warn. Yeah, results are not typical, so that you don't come tomorrow with a lawyer. With a policeman in my office or EFCC or DSS, and they bust my office door and say, you promised me that if I open my laptop and switch it on and then close it again, if I go to my account, I will see 30 million naira. You know, I didn't promise that. So results are not typical. Just as we are different, so results could be, our faces are different, so results could be different. All right. What I'm actually promising is that I'll walk you through the systems we are using to get this good result. Yeah, I'm going to do that, like I promised. Then, but please understand that my results are not typical, and the average person who attends any training gets 0 result. That's actually what the gurus tell us. Yeah, the average person, I mean average. But then it's up to you to ask yourself, do you want to be an average? Do you want to be the average person? No. So the average person who attends any training gets 0 result. That's an average person. Everything goes. But if you move yourself out from that average zone and maybe get into the next positive, then you get results. So it's not like anybody who attends the training start making money. No. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me free. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So what I say ask for is your rapt attention, and make sure you watch till the end. All right. And I should warn also that this is not for get rich quick people. I am not a get rich quick person. Right? I told you 9 years in the wilderness, going up and down, failing and succeeding, right? Before I arrive at the point I am right now. So get rich quick people, get away. I think you're the only people that should just get out from this call if you are there. If you think that you have to just, after the training this night, tomorrow you make $1,000 billion, this place is not for you. All right? Those guys that are always going for work from home, biz up, I don't think there's anything like that. Work from home, biz up, opportunities and all. No. There's not. If there's anybody there, it will not work for you. It's not for you. These strategies I'm about teaching this night is not for you. Then those people that say PH and GH, I used to know PH as Parakot and then GH as Ghana, but right now they gave it a different meaning. Provide help, give help. Who are you helping, right? If you're a PH and GH magicians or amateurs, I beg you, in the name of whatever you believe in, leave, all right? But if you want to be here, no problem. But then, this is not a get-rich-quick system. I have to just make this clear from the beginning. The 3 classes of products, are we there? I just want to make sure that we are there. I'm getting into the meat of this whole thing. The 3 classes of products. The 3 classes of products. Are we there? Let me just get a hi. Yes, I'm here. Just say I'm here. Let's get on it. Are we there? Yes. I've gotten the first person. Vincent Namdi said he's there. So yes. Oh, Ponzipreneurs should get out. Mr. Success, that's it. Ponzipreneurs should get out of here. We don't need them. Ponzipreneurs. Yeah, you saw me. I think I wrote that on Facebook today or something. Okay. The 3 classes of products, I'm really going to be very, very fast with this. I don't want to waste your time because I know it's not easy for you to give your time. All right? It's not easy for you to give your time. You must have forgotten a lot of things to be here. I have to just justify the fact that you shouldn't regret it and keep that respect. Okay. So the 3 classes of products are products class 1, health is wealth. Take it or leave it. Health is wealth. The truth is this. There is recession. They never pay me salary. Buhari is this. Osibanjo is that. Rocha Sokorocha and Ambode is this. I mean, if you are having a very crunchy headache that is tearing your head apart, I mean, if you're having a health condition that is tearing your, making your life uncomfortable, and you don't have money, like you don't have money, believe it or not, don't tell me no, you enjoy it. That means you've not been sick. All right, you will look for a way to get attention, medical attention, whether you like it or not. So people, recession doesn't, people don't health doesn't respect your recession. Health doesn't respect bad economy. Health doesn't respect APC. It doesn't respect PDP. It doesn't respect nobody. It respects what it's supposed to respect, what spills it, right? If you're having headache, it's paracetamol. If you're having headache and you're drinking Fanta, except there's this miracle, by the way, which happens once in every 10,000 person, ordinarily though. So product class 1, health is wealth. Health products. Class 2, life should be easy. Product class 2, life should be easy. Those products that makes life easy. I'm coming into detail here. I'm just giving you a clue so you know. Health is wealth. Life should be easy. Those products that make life easy. Technology, science, whatever. Those products around those innovations that makes life easy. People don't care. They buy them. You just have to prove to them that this product will make your life better than, for example, my neighbor, I don't even know, my neighbor sells a kind of liquid that you pour into your car tire, and you can drive your car for a year. You can pick up nails, you can pick up anything, and you will drive them. It won't go down. All right. It took him. I mean, I'm one person that is hard to convince. Whether you like it or not, I'm hard just to convince. You know, you've been telling me buy this. I don't understand how this works. How's it gonna? I mean, if my car tire picks up nail and then it covers the hole and I continue going instantly. I mean, how can you explain that? But you know what he did one day? He just called me up on phone and said, Mr. Pat, I'm in your office. I'm downstairs. Can I come up? I said, yeah, you can come up. And I came in. He tried talking to me. I said, bros, let's go so that you prove to me how this thing is done. This guy brought out a wood, who hit 2 nails on the wood from the back of the wood, who dropped it on the floor with the nail facing up, with his car. I mean, with his Toyota, his Toyota Avensis. Was that no Yaris? He climbed that wood with the nails, and the tire picked up those nails. And he said, the nails are in this tire right now, and he's going home. We stay together, right? And he's going home. That in fact, as a matter of fact, he's not going to do anything. That in the next 1 week, we should come and inspect the nail, and you should see if the nail is there. I said, okay, I'm going with you. Good. After 1 week, I woke up in the morning. Good enough. It was a Saturday. He didn't go to work. So I called him. I said, can we check that stuff? And I said, yes. We went there. I looked at it. The nail was there. What I did was I asked him, what if you pull the nail? What happens if you pull the nail? The sealant will go instantly and seal it up. I just bought this product that day. When I bought it, when I got a new ride, the first thing I did was, please come and put that thing again. And that was sometime last year or last year. And till now, I've never gone to patch my tire for once. All right? I've never, that's the first time in my life I'm driving a car for a year. up to a year without going to for vulcanizer to patch or anything. Not that I've not been picking nails. As a matter of fact, I can't drive in Lagos for a week without picking nails, right? But because this thing makes life easy. Now, in a recession, people would like to get this kind of a thing because it makes their life easier. Because if your cars are picking nail and you are taking them to the vulcanizer and they are vulcanizing it, and it kills and reduces the lifespan of your tire. That is what we are talking about. So when I say life should be easy, that's the kind of product class I'm talking about. Are we following? Are we following, please? Let me be sure we are following. We have to just follow. Yeah, yes, we are here. Let me be sure we are following. We have to just follow. We've got no option than to follow. Are we following? Nobody's making any noise on the chat box. Okay, for Ifenna, make noise for me if you are still there. Are we following, please? Yes, 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 yes. Good enough. All right. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead now. Okay, okay. All right. Product class number 3, safety first. Take it or leave it. Nobody wants his child to be kidnapped. Even your dog, you don't want your dog to go missing. You don't want anything to go missing. Like, you want safety first. You don't want your child. Okay, I think I have case studies about this, right? I think I'll be sharing that. That's what's happened to me that made me go look out for a product like that. And believe me, if I mention this product, a lot of you are going to be going tomorrow to look for it. Not really to sell it now, but to get it for themselves. Okay? So let's take this one after the other. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. There must be people must fall sick, whether you like it or not, and then some people must make wealth from people falling sick. All right, no, it's not something we can actually change. It's just nature, so we have to just dance to it. All right, and HIV positive patients can give all their 10 million for a solution. You want to doubt that? You want to doubt that? Like, a HIV person has 10 million naira in his account, and that's just his last card, right? Even though Philo says, man, don't joke with your last card, right? But if a HIV person has 10 million naira, and then maybe they are two, they're just walking on the road, a man meets them and say, bros, these two bros, una get HIV, come, I will cure you guys. Then I ask one of them, come, how much do you have in your account? He said, are you sure you cure me? Yes. I won't do that one, step back. And that one, how much do you have in your account? 10 million. Are you sure you cure me? Yes. Okay, take the 10 million, cure me. He took the 10 million and he cured that guy. The other guy was still doubting. They went to the hospital, they checked, and they found out that the guy has been cured. Do you think that other guy that has his own 10 million won't go back to that man to pay him and get cured? I mean, it's just simple. I mean, it's just natural. People can do anything. Our own president, you know, had to go abroad to go and take care of himself. I mean, it's just natural. So people will always do anything to get, you know, healthy. Nobody wants to die young, as a matter of fact. You know, my landlord those days in Benin City, he was about 130-something years. It was even funny that this guy, I don't know, somehow, maybe he knows he was about dying. He was just crying all of a sudden. He was just crying. He asked, Baba, what's the problem? They know we and all that. I said, no, I didn't say anything. Then by that, I said, well, it's like he knows it's about going. He's afraid of death. Like, he talks from his talks and everything. Even before then, it was about death. So nobody want to die. Even that old man want to live long. If Methuselah had his time, he had his way, he would have still their lives today. Okay, people want to look good and enjoy life. Even if they are not sick, a lady would hate you for calling her fat, even though she's bigger than biggest. She will hate you for calling her fat. Even though she's fat, with all the fats and every bag and baggages. You say, oh my God, baby, you're sexy. She'll say, oh, thank you, and be winding her waist and all that. Why? Because they want to look good. Even though they're not good, they just want to assume they are good. So people do anything to look good. That is why ladies can buy products, belly fat burner and whatever to burn fat. Recession doesn't affect that. Salary or no salary doesn't affect that. So long the money, there's a way to get the money, they'll do that. Right? They can do anything to get off scars on their body. They can do anything to get off stretch marks to their body. That is why some products over a product, I think over last year, you know, was so hot. People were just talking about a particular product called Pasgel. Everybody was buying. I know guys that sold over 10 million naira from just that Pasgel alone. Products sell for less than $1, and then they're selling for 10,000, 7,000, 10,000. All right. So this is health products. they are and will always sell, right? One of them, I give few examples. I even want to strike out this example so that all of you now, the many of you on this call, shouldn't just run and everybody go importing the same thing and flooding the market and making it very, very competitive. No. I'm giving you these classes so that you can go research. I think I'll be talking something about researching and how you can get product that can sell, right? So that you can go research yourself. As a matter of fact, I prefer people going to get one product on the ground and they're selling it. Even before the next person knows that you are selling the product, you must have made 20 million, 30 million, and you are comfortable, right? So some examples of this product: white light, past gel, acne scar creams, head division. I got to hear about this last night and it's selling like crack. I mean, selling like crack. I saw from my research on Facebook, I saw that one guy that's selling, one guy that I saw that's selling this in the whole of the country. He has over 400 comments on this, meaning he must have sold over 200 pieces. Then I went on Facebook to go and check, and what did I see? Cheap products that you can bring in now, and you can sell better than that guy that's already selling. All right. So wrap around. There's what they call wrap around. Head wrap around. It's for the vision, whatever. You wear it in the night, and then you can see clearly and all that. It doesn't have any medical side effects or stuff. It's just for nice driving, right? Then adult toys. Take it or leave it. A friend of mine that stays in Lekki, right? He's told me one time in confidence, he said, Pat, dildo sells like pure water. That he sells dildo for 25,000 naira to all these Lekki babes, right? Dildo that sells for $32. Dildo, whether somebody must use dildo now. Imagine somebody was even using cucumber the other time. Somebody must use dildo, whether recession or progression or whatever. Somebody must use it. MK oil, adult toys. What people don't understand is that there's huge money in adult products, whether you like the fit or no fit, right? The thing is, they will buy it, whether you fit it or you don't fit it. People will buy it. There's huge money in this, and it is one product that people are very shy to sell in Nigeria. You know one thing, if you want to sell this toy to adult toys, you necessarily don't need a shop. You don't need to make your identity known. All you need is to set it up the way you should online, pump out your advert, and boom, people are buying. People are buying, they are ordering. And these are products that people don't even return. They want to buy it, they want to get it. So this is about health products. Health products. There are thousands and thousands of products like this you can get on the health niche. All right, let's progress. But as I do that, I should also make sure that we are listening attentively. Are we there? Please make some noise. Are we there? Okay, second product class 2. Life should be easy. Life should be easy. Life shouldn't be stressful. What happened today? What happened that illustrated this? I think I've just forgotten. I'll get to remember that shortly. Okay, life should be easy. We want convenience. Everybody wants convenience, right? Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to. Your generators these days don't have those ropes. You just punch buttons. Some even from their room, but just goes on. And I say, life just people want to be happy, right? So people want easier ways of getting things done to save time and money, because time is money. They want to cut costs and corners. Sometimes even when they want to cut corners, they make mistakes. But the truth is, they want to cut costs. All right, they want to cut costs. For example, nobody would like to be going to vulcanizer if your tire is always going down. Nobody would like to go to vulcanizer. Instead, they want to get tire inflator. You punch it, you put it in that space, you put your cigar lighter or something in your car, put it on your tire. In 3 minutes, so even at the middle of the night or at the center of a wilderness, you can get your tire inflated without having to, look for a towing van to tow your car. You pay 20,000 to the nearest vulcanizer. These products will always sell. All right, they will always sell. Not products that don't have that have an alternative product that if it has an alternative and the alternative is difficult, then it should sell. But if it has an alternative and the alternative is easier, then don't it's even easier than the main product in question, then don't bother going for that product. All right, people want to belong. Sometimes, as a matter of fact, they don't even get this for convenience. They want to belong. Just for the fact that I have this. All right, and I'll give you an example. An example is, there's a kitchen tool they call 12 in 1, right? It can do 12 different things. It has shape it into different forms to do different stuff in kitchen, to cut this, to blend this and all that. As a matter of fact, to the best of my knowledge, I think 80% of people that get Dax Hush product, they just want to belong. I get them for my kitchen, right? I have it in my I have it in my kitchen. That's actually what they are up to. You know, they don't care what it does, but they want to have it. But then who are we to question them? We are nobody to question them. So our own is to provide the product, get it cheaper, bring it here, do what we should do, get their attention to it, let them buy it, and we smile. Somebody after all will make money. Somebody must make money. Okay, example of some of these products: electric lunch box. Electric lunch box. If you don't know what it is, just type the name on Google. You see that if you're a mother, you like to get that for your daughter. You know, you just it has it's electric, right? It has cable. You put your child's food in there, take it, you know, put it in a school bag, get to school. You know, if it's not warm, they just plug it to an electric. And within 5 minutes, it warms it to the point that she can eat. It's wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful. And believe me, every mother want to get something like this. Every good mother want to get something like this because Mona has it. Okay, hand sewing machine. It doesn't sew clothes though. But you know that when you want to, like anytime, sometimes when wifey is dressing and all that, sometimes when she's trying to, you know, wear some of her clothes, she just notices that something has torn. She just shout, "Oh, this is my clothes. I want to," you know, if you want to convince her, wear and that one, no, this is what I want to wear and all that. Imagine if she's walking on the road and she see a hand sewing machine that she can use to stitch that stuff. You just put some battery, put it there, and you want to get it, all right? Recession or no recession? Oh, the recession, no. Okay, let's recession pass. I'll get this. No. The only thing that they wait for recession to pass is something like car. You can't wait for recession to pass before you eat. You can't wait for recession to pass before you take care of your health. I mean, these products makes life easy. Toothpaste dispenser. Sometimes I still go crazy. Why that product sell like crack? Because it takes me 0.00001 second to transfer toothpaste from that toothpaste container to my toothbrush. So I don't even know why somebody want to go and get toothpaste dispenser. So that you just put the toothpaste on top of it, punch your hand, and then put your brush there. As a matter of fact, for me, that toothpaste dispenser is even difficult to even serve toothpaste with than using your. But I don't know. People are getting it, and who are we to question them? Our own is to get it and sell it to them, right? Yeah, I talked about 12-in-1 kitchen tools. Then tire inflator, I've talked about. Then fuel saver. Fuel 145 naira. Who doesn't want to save fuel? Everybody, as a matter of fact, want to save fuel. Everybody wants to save fuel, right? So there are tools. Technologically, they've proven that it works. I don't even know. You plug it somewhere. They actually type two types. One is that you plug it in the cigarette section, and then they said it helps you save 35% of your fuel consumption, right? Then the other one again is inside the engine. There's a place they click something to, and then it helps you save fuel. Believe it or not, it's selling and people are buying them because they believe it should help them cut costs. It should help them save money. We want to save money, right? So this product doesn't care about recession. They will keep trooping into this country. A logistic guy, one guy, a logistic company in Nigeria that brings goods from China to Nigeria. You know, I was chatting with one of my friends the other day, and I was telling him, guy, now every Nigerian man now they get blood cost problem. That the kind of handsome up pump, you know, handsome up pump for enlargement and stuff, for manhood enlargement and stuff, that they import into this country every single day baffles him. Like sometimes you see people importing like 500 pieces, and in the next 1-2 months, you see the same person coming back to import the same amount again. Now, what has happened to Nigerian men? Is it that every Nigerian man has problem with that stuff? I mean, recession or no recession, people will spend 12,000 naira on something that will help them make their something big. Because what? Because of what? They believe they are buying or getting that product is not affected by recession. Fuel saver, lots and lots of them. This is the life should be easy class 2. Okay, I think experiment. I like really illustrating my teachings with experiment, not just talking and talking and talking. How does this relate to the real life? Has it happened to me or whoever? Somebody I know? Let's see. Okay. New model is the inflator is the boot. In the boot does the magic. That's the new model, right? You're driving on the street and your tire goes flat. Oh, so that's no problem. That's no problem. I have inflator in my boot. Then you go to your boot, pick up inflator, boom, just be smoking by the side and the inflator will be inflated. 5 minutes, you're done. Boom, you fix it and put it back. Then the old model is that car breaks down on the road, then it's like hell getting to a vulcanizer. Sometimes car breaking down, that's your tire going flat. It could just be like 200, 300 naira to solve it, right? But you have to pay a vulcanizer to help you push it to the nearest. These guys that towing van. To help push. I mean, nobody wants to spend that kind of money on something you can get that can help save a lot of time. All right. So the result is stress-free life and time saving. And this is the product I'm talking about here, the Moto Automotive 2 car pump portable tire inflator. And here they said it sells for $12.43, but believe me, if you are in the know, if you want to remain here, you would understand that these prices you see on this platform, they are not for you. They are for them, right? They are not for you because the Chinese seller want to put it there. You come, you're a mother, you just hit pay and you pay. But if he knows that, man, you come, you ask, oh, this is $12.43. How can I get it for $6? How can I get it for $2? And then within 2-3 minutes conversation, you're able to convince him, and then you cut off half of the price, and then you get it cheaper. All right, that's it. This same car tracker, $12.43. Not car tracker now. Inflator, tire inflator. Someone, this is not my page, this belongs to someone, is selling in Nigeria here. I have to blow out some of the vital information. All right. I want you to think, and then I want you to think with your head. The good thing is, if you are thinking with your head, I will know that you are thinking with your head from the questions you ask me. I expect you to ask me questions after the event, on the event. Send emails, reach out to me with your questions, right? So this product is being sold here. As you can see, it's a video here. This is a video. It has 389 shares. You can share something you don't like and something you identify with. And it has garnered over 147,000 views. Look at the arrow downside left. 147,000 views. These people are humans. They are Nigerians viewing these things and buying them. If you're not interested, you will not view, just pass the video. All right. But here, you click through because you want to get it. So it has gotten over 659 likes. Please don't joke with Facebook virality. The more people interact with the page, the viral it go. I'm not talking about the one if you even pay. The more people interact with the page, the viral it go. So if you are bidding for, let's say, 1,000 audience, and then people up to 500 people interact, you might be lucky to get the ad shown to 20,000 persons. All right. And if you take your time and go through the comments, you see orders, people placing orders. Inbox me for my location. I need one by tomorrow, and I'll be testing before paying. That's a business. All right. This one says, I need this device very much. My mobile number is blah, blah, blah. I have to blow it out. Right. This one says, okay, a lot of orders. And it's, as you can see from the extreme right, arrow, that red arrow there, there are over 55 comments. And believe me, more than 60% of these comments should be sales, should be orders. And it's not even everybody that wants to make orders that post it on Facebook. Some people are just so conscious of how they put in their details. Some inbox, right? I do this, that's why I know. And some click on the link, and some do instructions, some call on phone, some think they're listening on phone. So these orders are keep coming in, and these guys keep making this money. Recession or no recession. Okay, now I have a big question. Isn't that awesome? Not minding recession and making your money. Isn't that awesome? I mean, if you think it's awesome, let me know on the chat box. If you think it's awesome, let me know on the chat box. All right. Solomon says, Oga Pat, will they follow? Yes, thank you. I know you are following. Thank you for following. Just join. Hope I've not missed much. Ernest, you've not. Just stay tuned. You will still get all the information. All right. Product class 3, safety first. Let me tell you what happened the other day. Okay. Let me use myself as an example. Let me use my own case study first. Who is not worried about safety? We are worried about the safety of our kids, about the safety of our cars, about the safety of everything. Everything. Safety. Sometimes we just want to be on the safe side. The fear of the bad guys coming make you to get something safe. And as you can see a picture of a baby there holding something he shouldn't, right? I'll tell you my experience. They don't want to lose money as well. Example of these safety products, of this product class 3. Some of them, car tracker. Believe it or not, car tracker sells than anything. I've told my story about the car tracker thing over and over again. I don't want to make this very long, very lengthy, but then I've been telling this story, right? Car tracker thing, how I bought my car you know, contracted a company online to come and put in the tracker. So it was 50,000 naira. And then the guy came. I thought it was something very, very big. Before 3 minutes, the guy is done. I started asking the guy, what's wrong with you? You mean if you fix this tracker and you just collected 50K from me? He said, yes, it's done. I should go and I tested it, it worked. Well, I noticed the guy was an Igbo guy, so I just brought him close and said, guy, have fun. How's this thing done? Like, if I buy this tracker for you now, okay, sorry. Then I just went to Alexa, I checked, I saw that same tracker because he gave me the he gave me the manual, so the pictures were there. I saw those trackers and I just called the guy again. So, guy, can you, if I get this, I saw this tracker selling for I think about $20 or $24. Yeah. If I buy this thing now and give you, is there anything you need to do on it to make it work, or if I just buy it to fix it? He said, what do you need? Just a tracker and then a SIM card. I said, wonderful. He said, yeah. I said, okay, how much then do you charge to? He said, well, the company pays him 7K, but for me, he will charge me 10K. I said, G. So since then, any of my friends that want to install car tracker will just buy the car tracker for $24, $20, $13. Call the guy, pay him 7K, he installs it, and we are good. And then we can charge 40K. Why those guys charge 50,000 naira? As a matter of fact, I planned on building a business around the car tracker, but something somehow took it. But then I'm giving out something somebody can work on, and it can make much money. If you want to learn how this car tracker can be fixed, because you have to learn with a car. So I wouldn't say go to YouTube and learn. You can inbox me, you can message me on my email, and I will hook you up with a guy. He could charge you and then put you through. Like, it's a 20 minutes lecture, and he will teach you how to fix the car tracker thing yourself. It could mean another income stream for yourself. If not for you, anybody around you that is lazing around, you could just get that for them, and then do a Facebook video where you are fixing one, you know, let it go viral, and then you get customers and you put these things and make money. And if that's working for you, then why should you talk about recession? Then another one is kids GPS watch. As a matter of fact, every mother should have this. All right, there are varieties of them. One is like a watch. They just wear it. You don't know. They don't even know what's happening. Just tell the teacher, don't take off the watch. You know, the watch tells you where your baby is. And as a matter of fact, there's a way you download the app on your phone, and then it synchronizes you with the watch. It works with GPS, right? There's a way you can press your phone from your phone. You can press your phone, and it will make the phone. It will make the watch, you know, start recording whatever conversation that is happening. That you'll be listening to whatever that's happening to your baby. I mean, it's wonderful. Every kid wants to get this. And let me tell you what happened. What happened recently to my neighbor. Okay, I'll get to that story shortly. Okay, spy camera and pen. There are thousands of them. I used to have spy clock, table clock in my office. I used it to record a couple of times. I don't know. Okay, I dash it to my staff, Vivian, then and all that. So smoke detector. A lot of people don't know there's something called smoke detector that can sell. Believe me, every home wants to own this smoke detector. Why? Because it uses just battery. You place it in the house, especially in the kitchen or in the house. There's a degree of smoke it can sense, and then it will start making a whole wide noise, like a noise that can wake even a dead man. In that case, by so doing, to help save a house from getting burned, right? People want this. They don't care about recession or recession. You have to just make a short video showing how this thing is done. And the funny thing is, the videos are there, and I'll tell you how to get to all these things shortly. All right, I just hope time permits us. Okay, smoke detector, Wi-Fi cameras. Olaide was always complaining that his staff always steal his products. So sometimes he feel they are stealing from his product. I just gave him a link. Install this on your listing, and then you can synchronize with your phone. So, you know, so long you have a network on your office, and you have a network on your phone, you can watch what is happening in your phone from any location. I think he's working on that right now. Okay, experiment. Model what everybody resorted to. My daughter's experience. All right, something happened the other day. For people that know, if you have a kid in the house, you know, if they are opening the door, like if you're on the door and the door bangs, the door can, maybe their finger, the door can smash their finger and stuff, right? Or if you are you have a cupboard where, okay, what happened to my daughter? She just say it straight. My wife's makeup table, where she puts all her ngongo, like she puts all the makeup stuff and all that, is in like a cupboard where you just draw, where you pull and stuff. You know, we're just there. Mona always pull it out. She pull it out. So we'd always think if you pull it out, just cut and then we'll come and rearrange and stuff. Now one day we were in here. She was inside the room, and somehow nobody was inside the room. She pulled her stuff out. She pulled out where my wife used to put her razor inside it, and she opened the box, opened the smaller box again, and picked the razor. Now she held the razor in her hand tightly, you know, and she was just playing with it, and the razor was just cutting her skin, cutting her palm, and just cutting it and cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. I mean, when we now came into the room, the blood was just everywhere. And I was now wondering, we can't really stop this girl from opening this thing, except we just take this thing off entirely, and which is not somehow possible right now. So what I did, I started researching on what I can get that can make it very difficult for her to open that. I just searched. Within 2 minutes, I just saw something, you know, that's something you can use to hook it. That's the thing you're seeing on the screen right now. You know, you just, it has something like gum, just sticky one part here, sticky the other part. And then when you are lucky, just hook the two, hook the other side. Now when she goes there, she just be dragging it and dragging it. Now she even stopped dragging it. Now believe me, if I share my story with any caring parents around, they want to get something like this, because definitely a kid around can, you know, have the same issue as Mona, right? Just imagine if that razor has gone to the wrong side. So we don't want that to happen, right? Now this is it. On AliExpress, it sells for 3.17 naira. Sorry, $7 for 10 pieces. Like it's 10 pieces. You only need 2 for one cupboard or one, right? But it sells 3.70. That's their price, or not your own. All right, you should know how to get this price to $1 or even 1 point or 0 point something, right? Now, I think by my calculation, okay, they sell it about 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. Sorry, don't, all those guys that sell online shouldn't be your concern. If you are selling and you have your information right, you can sell at your price and you can command anybody to buy from you, not with juju now, but with your marketing skills. All right. So if you do the math, you see that you are getting it for less than $1. It should be less than $0.5 or thereabout. And then somebody is selling just 2 for 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira. You can do better. Let me hear you type. Let me see you type something on the chat box. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. Nobody is saying that. Who can do better? Who can do better? Raise your hand for me. Let me see you if you can do better. Okay, I think I got the first person. Yes, I got the second person. I got the third person. Lots of them. Wonderful. You're awesome. Good. Okay. New model. I think I'm done here. Okay. This is for the GPS tracker I talked about. My neighbor, the house help. We don't use house help, so it was my neighbor. My neighbor's house help. I don't know what the story they told. She left with the child. Not like she ran away, but somehow she said she had to go somewhere. But then no, they were able to reach at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. The parents were at home. Everybody was worried. They started asking questions. Did you see this girl? Did you see her? We didn't see her. So at the end of the day, she came back around 8, and then we're just joking in front of my house, and some guy said, "But if it's possible, if that baby has something that you can track." I said, "Well, it could be possible. It could be possible. Something like you know, I just checked on AliExpress. I saw something like the one you're seeing on your screen here. It works with Android device. You know, you can just place it on the baby's bag or whatever. Just find something and chuck it in there. All right, and then set it up on your phone. And from your phone, you can know what's happening to the baby. You can know where she is. All right, if she's in a GPS location in most part of the world works accurately right now. To tell you this guy is in Allen Avenue, off this, off that. You just go there and you'll find them, right? So I was not surprised that most of my neighbors were straight to go and get something like this, you know, to walk into their kids' bag, school bag and stuff. All right. So these are things that recession cannot really do anything for. All right. Now let's take a look at the very 7 steps. At the very steps some of my 7-figure students took. You know, not just about this theory. Now let's look at persons that have practically, you know, put some of these teachings into practice. And the funny thing is that I'll be giving their names here. I'm not giving their name for you to go and tell them on Facebook, "Oh, come and teach me." Come on, no. That's their business. If they teach you, fine. If they don't teach you, they charge you. That's their business, because they've learned it and they paid huge some amount of money to learn it. But I'm actually bringing in their names here, their pictures, so that you actually know that these people are real human beings. So let's take a look at the very steps some of them took took some of my 7-figure super students, you can become one, right? The first one here is the case study number 1 here is my good friend who has almost become a brother, right? Mr. George Eni, that's his name, right? He's an older boy. And what did he do? I used to tell this guy over chat and over Skype sometimes, guy, $1 million per week is possible. And the guy will just, boss, what are you? I don't understand, you know, but he'll be very careful. It doesn't sound like he's doubting or something, but he was doubting inside of him. So he left. I thought, $1 million naira is like 100,000 naira into 10 places, right? Then what can you do to earn 100,000 naira in a week? Then make that multiply that, duplicate that into 10 places, and then you are getting $1 million at the end of the month. So I told him. So I was surprised one day. My message popped up on my WhatsApp, and he said, "Baba boss, where I did ball? Okay, sorry. I think I was in Port Harcourt. Yeah, I first went to Port Harcourt for a wedding, Sebastian G. James' wedding. Then he heard I was coming to Port Harcourt, so he took charge. He took care of everything and all. I was even surprised. So when I came back and I was like, oh God, thank you. I never expected that. I said, well. He said, where are the ball? You did do me say, make I close my account for you. 800K this morning for a week return, like a week return. This is somebody that never believed that in 1,000, you can make $1 million in a week. But he said 700,000, 800K for a week return. And he said, thank you, boss. You told me 1 million naira monthly is possible. Now I'm on track to 1 million weekly. Yeah, I told him 1 million naira monthly is possible. That was actually what I told him. But he said he's on track to 1 million naira weekly. The funny thing is, the only thing this guy has more than you is his big head. You find person, you are more handsome than he is. I mean, every other thing. The only thing that is big is very big in his body is his big head. So, and as a matter of fact, most of him might even have bigger head than he does. So if he can do it, as a normal guy, then you can do this. That's case study number 1, my student, right? But what did he do? What exactly did he do? I'll take you into and through the steps he took in a short form. I just wish time can permit us here. All right. What did he do? Find hot products and import. That's one. You must find hot products. It's very important. If you get this wrong, then you get every other part of this whole game wrong. Bring them in using the faster and cheaper than DHL method. There's actually a way that is cheaper and faster than DHL. When I say 3 to 5 days in my email one time, some people say, oh, yeah, but you can actually get it in 24 hours, 48 hours, right? Or if you choose the other one, you get for 3 to 5 days, at most 7 days. This is possible, believe me. Because if you don't find a way to get your goods in, remember I told you one of the mistakes I made in my early days was you just buy and use China Post, it takes 1 month, by the time it comes, your morale have died down. But when your mind is still in everything, oh my God, I do so the way you are doing your marketing, then for your goods coming, you pursue everything with that same zeal. I mean, you get a massive result. Okay, step 3, combine it with a unique guerrilla strategy. This is also a rocking, a game changer that makes the whole difference. Okay, then employ a 82% automated system to send an almost 82% automated system. I didn't say 100% automated. That means you must have to also do something on it. But with the help of technology and a whole lot of tools, you can at least automate it to up to 80% to sell the product at 100 to 700% profit. Don't doubt me. And a lot of persons will say, why sell? Why make too much profit is a sin. Is being broke righteousness? If I'm broke, will you come and preach to me that being broke will take me to heaven? I mean, I really don't take it easy with people that tell me you make. I'm getting it cheap because I know how to. You can actually go to get it yourself and you get it higher. I mean, so employ an almost 82% automated system to sell these things is possible. Technology have made it so. Right now I'm seated here, or I'm standing, sorry, I'm sweating like a Christmas goat, and I'm talking to you. Talking to over 100, 200, 300, 400 persons online, right? That same technology that made this possible makes it also possible for you to set these things almost automated. If you want to keep that goddamn 9 to 5 job, you are free. But take your time, plan yourself, work on it, and it can happen. That's why I don't tell people to quit their jobs. No, I don't do that. They ask me, Mr. Pat, this thing you've taught me so good. Can I quit my job for it? I said, oh my God, no. I never told you to take your job. You did yourself. Job is actually some kind of life decisions. You have to make them yourself. What I do is, from my own part, I teach you what I should teach you. Then when you are making money from it and making from your job, then you compare and contrast. If you're making 100,000 naira from your job in a month, in a whole 30-day month, bossing around and all that, you're making 500K from your job, from your side hustle effortlessly, and then you still want me to advise you on what to go for, then you need a conch, a holy one from me. All right, results from these simple steps: finding hot product, bringing them using the faster means, faster than DHL method, combining with a unique guerrilla strategy, employing a 2% automated system to sell this product at 10 to 700% profit. Then the result is 800K to 1 million naira weekly. This is possible. Now, I want you to begin to imagine what you can do with 1 million naira. Just type in your first thing you will do if you start earning 1 million naira every week consistently. Type it into the address. Type it into the chat window, and let me just have a peep into what goes on in your mind. What would you do with 800 to 1 million naira weekly consistently? What's the first thing you would do? Don't tell me you go and buy big loaf of bread and eat, right? Or you go and buy a bar and eat. No. Tell me something you're gonna do, that I've been dying for. Just tell me and let me know how joyous and happy you will be realizing and achieving that. Okay. Let me just go to our page and see what we have there. What we're typing in. Buy a house in Lekki. Oh my God, buy a land. Oh my God. Okay, all right, good. Okay, buy a house in Lekki, buy this, buy that. That's wonderful. I will reinvest it. Good job. Okay, no problem. I think that's awesome. Let's just continue. Okay, I have case study number 2. Case study number 2 is from my friend. This guy, I think he's 23. And he has this, there's something that happened. I was in Port Harcourt to speak at RIM, Rebirth of Internet Marketing event in Port Harcourt, I think in early February, right? And we were just chilling in my hotel apartment, in my hotel room where I was staying. And this guy came all the way from Uyo. That's the first time I've seen me. Said he came for the training to come and actually said his eyes on me. We've been talking on phone and email. Then we were there. I think he got a call that he lost his dad. And he's telling me how he's the breadwinner. He's 23. For Christ's sake, he's 23. And I will say this with respect to him, he's yet to attend higher education. All right. So he's still with the secondary school information, secondary school brain, and whatever that he has. And let's take a look at what he's been able to do for himself. All right. We chatted on Wednesday, last Wednesday. All right, this past Wednesday, and his name is Mr. Francis Edet. And let's just go through what he said. I now call him the 700,000 naira profit case study. 700,000 naira per day profit man. I mean profit, not net, not gross. I don't know how they put it, but just profit, fucking profit, right? Now he said things getting crazy. That's the chart. That's the first thing he popped out there. I said, wow, 1.3 million naira worth of items shipped out this morning, not this year, not this century, not this week, not this month, this fucking morning. 1.3 million naira worth of items shipped out. Let's see what's in this 1.3 million naira. How much is making? 1.3 million naira worth of items. I asked question mark. Wow. Said 1.3 worth of items shipped out this morning. As a matter of fact, you wrote that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's out of ecstasy, right? And I asked, wow, you are balling. And I said, as in I should have you in my webinar. I wanted to bring him on. I don't know how I changed my mind. He said, yeah, crazy, bro. Gosh, do you make proofs and keep? He said, sure. He said, was checking my sales book today. Yep. He now started sending me some of his sales book. He said, gave EDS. EDS is one of the courier companies he uses. Gave EDS 210K worth of product yesterday night. Okay, sorry, gave EDS 210K yesterday night. I don't know what you mean gave or you received. Gave my boys 228K. With proofs, he keep snapping his record book and showing me. And as you can see, if you go through his record book, you see 46 bottles. That's something. That's a sale day in a sales day. One day sales. 2 bottles, 1 bottle, 3 bottles, 3 bottles for 2K. Only God knows what he's shipping. All right. Then say total 1,244,000 naira. Others still running in. Spent 500K for adverts and products. So I'll be left with fucking 700K profit for a fucking day. And if you don't want to, pardon my my use of F word, I don't know. But then the message is this, don't get me wrong. Wow, badass case study, chai. Man, I'm gonna interview you. That's what I said. I said to him, this is Mada's case study. He said, I love this. So, you know, one funny thing that happened last 3 weeks or so, he just buzzed me up. He said, Mr. Pat, can you borrow me 500K? I'll give you 700K in 2 weeks time. I say, borrow me 500K. I'll give you 1 million in 1 week time. He just laughed. This same guy came back with testimonies like this, with case study like this, Mada's case study. And I brought up his education issue because I know that this got nothing to do with any fucking education, right? I tell my mommy last Xmas, if I had known half of what I know right now in 2014, when I was killing myself for jam, 2003, 2004, sorry, 2003, 2004, when I was over myself for jam, I would have saved that money. That 46,000 naira I paid in the university, I was paying 11,500 every year. That's how cheap my school fees was. I was paying that for 6,000 I paid for that 4 years, and those 2K textbook where I buy, I would have put them together and I would have, well, God knows why it went that way, but then it's fine. I read chemistry and then I don't know what I'm doing with chemistry. I don't even know how to write benzene and benzoic acid. The point is, you need nothing more than what you have to get this done. It is just a determination to get it done. Believe me, you can do it. This is him. He's just a small boy. He's just a small boy. He did something I don't want to share, like something I'm so proud of. Okay, I will just say it. This guy's mom had no place to call his home. This boy built him a 3-bedroom flat, and he was updating me. I was so proud of this guy. Like, but it's all right. The point is, you can do it. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Say to me, I can do this in the chat box. All right? I'm not being pastoral here, but you can do this because I know you have what it takes. You have an email address. That's why you are here. And if you have an email address, then you have everything to do this. I don't want to believe it's money that's keeping you out of getting to doing something like this. No, it's actually you mindset. You have to really work. I was reading a book the other day, and the man was talking about massive imperfect action, MIA. Perfectionism is an income and a dream killer. If you want to have it all before you start, you will not start. All right? Take massive but imperfect action. The thing is, if you're taking massive and imperfect action, along the line, you are able to know where you are getting it wrong, making amends, and perfecting it and becoming a guru. That is how this guy started. You can get this result too, believe me. Okay, case study, the same thing, find products, bring them in. That's the same thing he does. Nothing so spectacular. All right. Now, imagine that in the next 8 days, I'm pointing at you right now. You guys watching, are you there? I just want to make sure you are there so that I would make sure I would know that my teachings are falling on the right ear and I'm hitting the right message. Oh, somebody said his battery is running out. You are going to miss. Go on your gen. Somebody said he would do it. God bless you. Okay, Manuel said he can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, Manuel, your name sounds sexy and good, so you can do it. If people that their name sounds so awkward, you can do it. All right. Now, I want you to begin to imagine that in the next 8 days, just imagine that in the next 8 days, you know how to spot hot products within 60 seconds of setting your eyes on them, right? Imagine that you've imported 5 to 10 different hot in-demand items ready for the kill. Now imagine again that you have been armed with the same guerrilla techniques of the 6 and 5 figure guys. Then imagine again that you literally know how to milk the mini import oil well at will. Cash on demand. I want 1 million naira today. I know this product. How many of this product do I sell? You know all this, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Imagine that you know all this. You know how to spot hot products in 60 seconds of setting your eyes on them. You've imported them, 5 to 10 different products. In 8 days from now, you've been armed with the same guerrilla techniques of the 6 and 7 figure guys. You literally know how to milk the mini import oil well. Then imagine this. Won't that be awesome? Can I get your answer? Won't that be awesome? If it will be awesome, fine, listen on. If it won't be awesome, good. But in any case, I will have to pass the message across. Additionally, imagine you know how to use the enormous power of Facebook ads to drive 10 to 50 sales every day. Now, what we don't understand is there are more than 10 million Nigerians on Facebook. And Statistics and data has it that people check their Facebook now first before they check their email in the morning, and some before they even pray to their God. All right, so people virtually live on Facebook. I posted something on Facebook early today, and somebody said he spends 60% of his time, 60% of his 24 hours on Facebook. And I was tempted to ask, what do you do on Facebook? The thing is, people hang out on Facebook, and it is the right place to put your message across to them and make them buy whatever you're offering them, so long you position yourself very well, right? Now, imagine that you know about Instagram. You obviously, maybe you don't have an account. Who cares? You don't even need an account for we're talking about using it to advantage here. Imagine you can place your product in the face of millions of Instagram freaks. Then you are handed over the most effective way to deliver your products to customers without headaches. All right? Imagine transforming into a mini import god or goddess within 8 short days. How about that? Can somebody give me an answer? I will have to get an answer here before I continue. Can somebody give me an answer? How about that? Would that be awesome? Would that be awesome? Would that be awesome? Just yes, we do. Yeah. Wonderful. Now you're forcing me. All right. How about that? Awesome, right? Very, very awesome. Okay, I think the past 1 hour or so, you've been with me for the past 1 hour, right? And you would agree it's been time well spent so far. I've tried my best to give you fulfill on all the promises I made to you. You've learned some cool stuffs, obviously. Of course, you must have learned some cool stuffs, whether you like it or not. Who hasn't learned some cool stuff here? Who hasn't learned something new today? Superb. Wonderful. Okay, superb. That's good. Can't miss this for anything. Great. You've learned some cool stuff, obviously, yeah? And the truth is, if you leave me to talk from now till next tomorrow, you see that thing they call everything? I can't teach all of it, right? I can't teach all of it in a 1 hour webinar. Even if I have all the years, all the weeks, all the months. No, I can't. And that's the harsh truth I need to admit to. Now, let me ask you a question. And this question, every of us on the call right now have to give me an answer. The question is simple. Now, if you've been with me for the past 1 hour and you've learned some real cool stuff, okay, then how many of you would love to stop imagining, skip all the guesswork, kind of steal my brain, my 9 years plus experience in this game, to start implementing what we've learned, what we've just talked about today? How many of you? If you would be glad to join the small group of persons who would love to stop imagining, skip all the guesswork, and steal my brain of 9+ years experience, to start implementing what we've learned plus lots more, and start getting results in as fast and quick as 8 days. Let me see you type in yes on the chat box. I'm interested. Just type in I'm interested on the box, on the contact box there, and I will continue. Oh, I can see a couple already. Okay, now how many of you really want this? Because actually I'm bringing you something that would help you achieve even more than that. I'm bringing you something that would help you even start building your 6, 7, 8-figure business. Now, I'm not talking about monthly, but weekly. Even if you're doing it monthly, that's just some, crazy cash, some CEOs on end. But the truth is, we've still mastered this business with a strategy, a set of strategies that, can help you even get these figures on weekly basis. Okay, I'm bringing you a watertight, solid offer, and you are going to be thrilled with this offer. Just a moment. Okay, imagine a former car wash guy who can barely click a mouse getting insane results from it. The truth is, this car wash guy didn't write WAEC. For some reasons, has to do with finances. He didn't write WAEC. That's how he found himself in Lagos and is washing the cars and he's been sleeping in the car park before I got to meet him. But today he has his even though it's a self-contained apartment, but then he's doing comfortably 5, 6 figures weekly, monthly. All right.
If this former car wash guy can get these insane results, then what about you that have more advantage over him? All right. And this system involves no losing sleep over the type of products to import, because you already know systems to, just putting products in the scale and know, oh, this product is a bomb, and then you go for it and you import it and start selling it. No racking your head over how to sell them, because getting these products are not really the problem most times, because you can actually get the best of products if there are no effective strategies to put out the products out there and sell them. Then it becomes useless for you. It's even better you don't even bring them at all and bringing them and you're not able to sell them. Now imagining there won't be any racking of head and you'll be selling your product easily, not having to think about logistics and delivery. Okay, a lot of persons have been driven out of this mini importation business as a result of disappointments from logistic companies. The truth is, you get orders, you strive to get orders, you spend money to run ads, you get orders, and then you pass it on to the delivery companies. They deliver this thing, they tell you story, or they don't even deliver at all and claim they've gone and the buyer did not want to collect it. The truth of the matter is, if you've been around me for some time, you notice that I once talked about how you can pump up your logistics, force them to drastically go deliver your order, not to rest until your order they deliver your order. All right. Imagine turning Facebook to something that responds to you whenever you need it. Now, I'm not talking about responding to you by posting gossips or talking about what one politician, did or the other. I'm talking about using a Facebook advertising platform to maximize and push out the products to millions of persons on Facebook. Imagine spending as low as 2, 3, 4, 5,000 naira and you are getting up to 20, 30, 40 sales. Do this right and you can even get up to 50 sales with this. This is something possible. This is something some of my students, my inner circle students, do and get great results from. Imagine not having to lose sleep ever for a second, yet bank up to 500k to 1 million naira weekly. Now the weekly is in red, and that's not actually a typo. Weekly, people make this money weekly, and it is just easy. If you are able to start making a certain amount of money, there's a strategy to just, without doing anything, scale whatever result you're getting instantly. Okay, all this very possible with the Econ Tycoon. All right, this Econ Tycoon is like a new generation, a revolutionary system that have come to change all those things that are making mini importation business unattractive. All those payment problems, all those logistic problems, the kind of products to import, how to go about them, how to scale, and a whole lot of other things. It's actually demystify many importation business and translate all those things that have changed into a 7-figure earner. Even if it's your first time at it, it doesn't mean if you just starting today you can't use it, or if you have been in the business for a long time you can't use it to scale your business or do better. It fits into any of the category you find yourself. Now, with this very offer, what you are gonna get inside the Ecom Tycoon, you are going to be getting tons and tons of courses, right? Modules been split into modules so that you can actually go through them, study them step by step, take action on each step, ask questions, and get down to business as soon as possible. Okay, the first thing there you get in the the module, there is a product sourcing like a whiz, is 1 minute 17 seconds into this video. It was actually a video tutorial, a comprehensive home study video tutorial that you can watch on your phone, on your laptop, or download, or however you want to watch it. They are light in weight and you can consume them easily in bites and get off the ground running immediately. All right, so 1 minute and 17 seconds into this very video, it will become clear why many people fail with even before they start within importation business. Even before they start, it takes you through the new portal for the big boys. All right, how to get this new portal without having to break your head, how to go around it and all that, because this new portal, men looking at it, so, oh, how do I get into this new portal? And if you don't know the secrets, you just go back and continue buying from those old portals that things cost 500 times more. You don't want that. I can bet, right? You watch me live, get an item at 200% cheaper than what a seller gave me on AliExpress. Everybody knows AliExpress and Alibaba, right? But we're not talking about those here. You just watch me get a product cheaper than what I would have gotten it elsewhere. Okay, and then cheaper and faster than DHL shipping. Whenever I say something like, people say, "Oh, is this guy crazy? Why is he talking about DHL and say there's another shipping company that is cheaper and faster?" The truth is, I means no word. If you get access, I'm going to make you a challenge. If you get access to this the Econ Tycoon course today, and you find out that the logistic company I reveal there, is not faster than DHL and not cheaper than DHL, email me, just an email, and you will get a full refund of whatever investment you must have made in your importation business. I'm not talking about getting the cost now. Whatever investment you've made already, since you got the course, I will refund you, and I stand by that. All right. You only pay when you get this item into Nigeria, and there's no point visiting airport or seaports or some person that say, "Oh, I don't stay in Lagos, I don't stay in Kafanchan, I stay in Port Harcourt. How do I get my goods? There are no airports in my town." No, you don't need any airport, you don't need any seaport, you don't need to talk to any custom agent. As a matter of fact, your goods come into Nigeria, you get a test that it has come in, and that is the only time you pay and get your goods. If you're in Lagos, you just go down there and pick it up, pay and pick it up. If you're not in Lagos, you send money to the account, 100% safe. They are trustworthy. Send money to the account. They tell you the cost, which is very minimal and cheaper, 50%, 100% cheaper than DHL. Believe me. All right. So you send money into the account and they send your goods to you via transport service to wherever location you are. Okay, then marketing on steroid. If you cannot market your goods, then you are wasting your time. There's no even point getting at the business at all, because getting goods and occupying space in your house without any effective strategy to market them is useless, in my humble opinion. So this model exposes 4 powerful ways you can market your goods almost on autopilot. You avoid wasting time and money on Facebook, because some people know about Facebook advertising, but the truth is a lot of persons just waste their time, waste their money, and get no results. I'll show you how a novice that has never tried it before can get on it today and start getting results almost immediately. All right. Then you've heard about Konga and Jumia. Maybe you don't know that those products you see on Konga and Jumia are not, owned by them. You can actually list your products on this platform and sell them. You can actually list your products on this platform and sell them. And I've come up with a strategy I call the set and forget strategy. You need not talk to anybody on Konga and Jumia. Just let your goods, do what you're supposed to do, and they sell your goods for you. You only communicate with them when your goods, exhaust. When your goods goods are exhausted, they send you a message to bring in more goods. Right? So it's hands-free, 100% hands-free. Okay. Then in the module 4, I'll be dealing with the delivery company's excesses. How to stay on the safe side of delivery company. The truth is, delivery company can drive you nuts. That's why when you go on Facebook, you see people cost this, they cost couriers, they cost a whole lot of this delivery company. But the truth is, you will continue having that problem if you don't have these tips I share in this model. With these tips, delivery company rests not until they deliver your item. See, you're not doing anything magical here. You're not doing anything, extraordinary. You're only doing just tips. Most times could just be an email, a phone call, and things will start happening. It's a killer tip that ensures they deliver 75% of your items, or they will not rest. I'm not talking about you shouting at them now, but strategies, killer tips you can apply to force these guys to deliver your product as much as they can. Then making 4 times more profit. I see a lot of persons just settle at, they're making 500,000 naira per month, 1 million naira per month or per week. They just settle, they are cool. But the truth is, without putting any big effort, without doing anything much different, you can actually make 4 times what you're making. I shared this strategy with one of my friends, and he was marveled, because it's basically not okay. Let me just give you an idea. It has to do with A4 paper. That's all. That's all I will say about that. E4 paper. And when you do this right, you make more money from every of your customers, your existing customers, without having to go out there to get new customers. Imagine a customer buying your first item for maybe 10,000 naira, and then he receives it, and then he calls you begging you, please, to buy another item for 25,000 naira. Thanks to this small, weakest 4x more profit strategy. If you do this, if you do your importation business without a strategy, then I can easily say you're wasting your time, as a matter of fact. Okay, Facebook advert cheat for adult products. The truth is there is much money in adult products. All right, people buy these products discreetly, and they don't want to be identified, so they don't even have time to negotiate. Oh, can you sell this for 5,000? Can you send this? Can you bring it down a bit and all that? They just want to get, and because they are pleasure products, people don't think twice buying them. That's why people can go to a bar and drink a crate of beer without having to think that, oh, I'm wasting money. That same thing that happens with adult products, but because there's no way to advertise adult products. Facebook frowns at people advertising adult products. Then it becomes a tough one. Then the market, the competition is very small, because people don't know how to market this item. Now, in this video, I show you how you can advertise those dildos, pumps, all those 18 plus products, all those adult products on Facebook without getting banned. I take you through one of my campaign and a split and dissect how I did it and how Facebook accepted it, and how I started getting leads and getting converting them to sales. All right, you too can do this by modeling the same sample I used. If as a matter of fact, I went into one of my Facebook pages and I showed how I was able to go around Facebook marketing on Facebook, marketing adult product on Facebook. Okay, never review tweak for those who stay outside Lagos. Now I get a lot of questions every day. They ask me, oh, I stay in Akure, I stay in Calabar, I stay in Oshogbo. How can I do this? I don't stay in Lagos. How can I do this? The truth is, I have somebody in Guinea Bissau doing this thing, selling to Nigerians. You can do it. All right. It used to be impossible, but the very tricks and techniques I shared in this very module will wow you. You'll see how easy it is, because you can sit virtually from anywhere in the world, sell to Nigerians, get your money wherever you are, and be cool. All right. Okay. How our team can help set everything up for you as well. I think in the module 8, I talked about how you can partner with our team directly and help set everything up for you, especially if you are a busy type or you are as lazy as I am and you don't want to waste time, you just want to hit the ground running. We have a system where you can actually take advantage of and get this thing running as soon as possible. Okay. Resources. In the resources, I list out all the contacts, all the WhatsApp numbers, all the phone numbers, all the website addresses, all the website links you need in this business, all of them listed in the resources. Okay, so all you need to do, just log in there. Any day you forget any information, you can log back to the resources, because when you get access, you get the access to the platform forever and ever. So you can log back into the system and get any resource that you want to. As a matter of fact, one of the resources there you can actually sell for 50,000 naira. Somebody has actually done that. It's just like a contact. Somebody says, oh, I buy this product for $18 and I've been buying that for 8 months, yes, or 9 months, sorry. And then he asks somebody, how about getting it cheaper? They say, well, I have a contact that can help you get it at $7 instead of $18 now. Now look at how much you'll be making if you start getting that same product you've been buying for $18 or $7. Well, he charged the guy 50,000 naira just for the contact, and the guy paid. But the truth is, it sounds like it's a big money, but he has been saving and saving and saving. Then I think he has bought like 3 or 4 times. Then each times he was spending about 600,000 on each other. All right, now imagine what he's saving. That's like massive. Okay, now there are plus loss more. There are a lot of things in the videos I obviously can't list out here, because of time. Okay, now I would love to take you directly into the Econ Tycoon membership. The same place, the same membership area you get access to, by the time you get access, by the time you get in, by the time you become a member, the same membership you get access to. Okay, this is what it looks like. All right. You have your email and your password personalized to you. You have access to it for life. You can log in anytime you want and download, watch, or however you want to do with the video, ask questions, everything right inside the membership. So I'll be logging in to show you exactly what it looks like. As you can see, that's my email there and that's my password there. So I hit the login. Oh, good. Now we are right inside the membership. As you can see, there is this logout button here. Okay, the logout button there, and we have all the modules and the videos right here. Have all the modules and the lessons right here. Here we see the home, the resources, the support. They want us to set it up for you. That's if you want us to do everything for you. Okay, now this is the welcome, the module one. Welcome to Econ Tycoon. This is the video one. You can always click here to watch it, or you can video one is not downloadable because it's just a kind of introduction and overview. Then the introduction, that's exactly what the business is, takes you through everything about the business, what you expect in the course. All right, you can watch it here by clicking live. You can watch it here on or within the membership, or you can actually click here to download it. All right, you can either click on this green button to download it, or you watch it. So there are lots and lots of them. So you just click on this product sourcing, make or more products, the kind of products you should import, how to find hot products, lots and lots, getting the best from some other sites here. I'll be blurring it off as a matter of fact. Instead of the AliExpress, everybody knows how you can buy from this site, cheaper, 1,000, 2,000% cheaper. Imagine getting an item, you get and make profit at $18 from AliExpress and Alibaba, getting that same item of even better quality, for $7, for $3, for $2, for $1. I'm talking about the same item, the same quality right here. This video tells you exactly how to do that. Then how to ship to Nigeria, marketing your products. This is a very powerful video that this alone can revolutionize your business. Not just about mini importation business, but everything. If you sell anything online, or if you sell anything offline, if you have a shop, if you're looking for a way to sell it, this four selling methods I explained here would take your business from point A to where you want them to be in no time. All right, then delivery, how to deliver your products to your customers, and the things you need to know about delivery. All right, making more or scaling up. Don't just settle with whatever you are making. There's actually something, a twist you can add to the whole thing to make more. All right, this video tells us exactly that. Now we have Facebook versus adult products. How you can sell adult products on Facebook. All right, how you can sell adult product on Facebook. If you don't stay in Lagos, or maybe you stay in Katangora, you stay in Meduguri, you stay in Far North, you stay in the East, you stay in whatever outside Lagos, you stay outside the country. All right, tips and strategies you can use to run your business from wherever you are. All right, then if you want us to set it up for you, then the loss of resources and then the bonuses. Okay, the bonuses. Now if you get in as fast as you can, that's when you get all the bonuses. But if you don't get in by then, the bonuses must have been removed. So I just hope it's not that case with you. So this is what the membership page looks really like, and this is what you'll be getting access to. And as a matter of fact, we update resources every time, every day. All right, if there are questions we are getting from members, if there are challenges we solved, we update them here so that you can always log back in and take advantage. If the courses are updated, you also can log back in and get access to every information without having to pay anything else. All right, so yeah, that's what the membership page looks like. Now, what are some customers saying? Because it's enough just making claims and telling you this product is going to revolutionize you, your business is going to help you make money, it's going to help you do this. But then you should be having this kind of question in you, if this product in particular, if this course, if there's some persons that have used it and it has worked for. And as a matter of fact, if you know me too well, you know I don't blow hot and cold. I don't just say things because I need to say them. I love backing them up with proofs, with evidence, and with watertight proofs. That is why most of the things I put out there come with guarantee. I like 100% money back guarantee. It doesn't make you money, you get your money back. Okay, so what are some customers saying about the course? Okay, this is Olatunde, and I had to blur out the the second name for some security reasons. I just have to respect their privacy. Okay, this is what you had to say. Thanks for your email. I've been doing mini importation business for some time. My strategy is somewhat similar to yours. I get most of my products on AliExpress or Alibaba, yes. Transferred money to my friends in UK to pay for the product to reduce cost. I pick product with free shipping with most of the time arriving at 40 days. This is what touched me. Why would you buy a product and have to wait for 40 days? What would you be doing in those 40 days? I mean, that's not like, that doesn't make your business flow well, alright? So I must admit my process is usually long, hard, and frustrating, both for me and for my customers. Of course, they should be. I was actually considering traveling to China. No, you do not need to travel to China to produce and brand some products for my new online store. But the course, that's the Econ Tycoon course, is indeed an eye-opener and appears to have a lot of potentials. I've been busy ever since researching and compiling products for my online store. Let's see how it will work. Of course, it's going to work out fine because we already have the key. Okay, then Ikenna, this is one of my good friend, been with me for a long time. You know, he just got the course, and within a few minutes he go back to me, say, good morning bro, 1,000 over 100 on your Econ Tycoon course. Good stuff as always. Thank you. And then this is from Mr. Victor. He said, this drove me nuts. As a matter of fact, I had to send out this to my, subscribers, send out this email to my subscribers, to help me understand. It drove me real nuts. That this is just the beginning and turnaround point for me. I work with an agency in Lagos. It has a 9-to-5 job. All right. Get that clear. It has a 9-to-5 job. I opted in for your training. And after watching the first video you sent to me, I did a little research and got about 8 different items I feel will sell. And I did small FBR, just small FBRs. To my surprise, from Monday till now, I've made 10 sales. And I'm selling the item 6K minimum. Although my sales support supposed to be more than these because I'm struggling with a job and business, right? That means he has a job and his business. That means he's doing this with a job and yet he's getting these results. Dropping off the product with, okay, that's one of the logistic companies we mentioned in the course. All right, get access to it in the course and all that. Very soon, I'm leaving this job to concentrate on this course. I have ordered for another 300 products, which is on the way. Now, if he's making 6,000 naira, okay, let's say he's selling a 6K minimum. All right, let's say he's making 3,000 naira per product. Imagine selling 300 of those products. Now, if he can sell 10 products within 48 hours, when he's just starting, when he's struggling between his business and his job, imagine when he gives it more time and more, concentration. Imagine how many he'll be able to sell. And believe me, if I tell you he should be able to sell up to 300, 300 of these products in a month. And how much is that? Compare that to, what is paid as a salary. Okay, this is another one from Linus. He said, I cut cap for you. You'd be boss. God bless your hustle and your family. Thank you. I really did not waste a dime getting this. I don't have much, but I will kick this business off with 100K. Thanks once again. I owe you so much. Just wait. You will hear my testimony. I can't wait, even for yours too. Okay, this is it. How do you get it? I know that is actually what is going on in your mind right now. You've heard a lot about this Econ Tycoon. You want to jump right into it and see exactly how it can start helping you, generate 7-figure, earner to your business. Now, I'm not talking about monthly right now. If you do that monthly, that's wonderful. But then I'm talking about weekly because people are doing it. I know you can do it as well. So how do you get access to it? Okay, when I was considering how to let you have access to this course, I had 2 choices really. Option 1, to make it free, to make this course free. And then something struck me. I have to be very honest. That wasn't really the best option. All right? Even for my enemy. Because it would not incentivize me to really stack the value. Like I won't really be, pushed and pumped to, stack up the value for you. It's not just about getting the course. It's about being there to take your questions, being there to, direct you on where you're getting wrong, where you are having issues with, and then until you get it to a particular point. Because ongoing support is very, very important. It's key. All right, and that is one. Then 2 is that every Tom, Dick, and Harry, including their dogs, will jump on this, thereby inviting quick saturation, and that's not what we want, as a matter of fact. So the first option was to make it free, but then it wouldn't really even pay back. It wouldn't really be of any use to you because at the end of the day, it will be acted on, and a whole lot of persons will jump on it and mess the whole things up for the serious ones. And I know you're serious, so I don't want to really mess things up for you. So I had another option, which was my second option. Require you to invest a little, but in exchange, I can devote both my resources, time, and my energy to guarantee your success. Exactly what I do and what I will continue to do for my 6 to 7 figure students. All right, that is exactly what I do. You make small investment, it goes a long way. Show that, oh, I need this, I need to do something serious. Then I will in turn, put in more time, more resources, energy, and to make sure I help you, take you to that point you really want to be in your business. Second option and the first option. Okay. By the way, you're getting resources at over 100,000 naira in raw value. That means even if you're investing in the course, in the training today, you're getting something over 100,000 naira in raw value. That's when we start considering their individual values. When we start considering all those how to pinpoint hot in demand products, how to ship within 48 hours, how to get the best of products, how to sell them, especially the selling video, even the videos on selling alone. With that information on that module alone, you can do wonders with everything business. Imagine you having a barbering salon, or you have a hairdressing shop somewhere down the street, or you have something you're doing that's not online yet. Imagine having to show you how you can, bring those things pieces together with free tools online, and then you can start putting your business on the internet, making it available to people to see 24 hours of the day, thereby getting floods of traffic. All right. Okay, but I won't even be asking you to pay this much, 100,000 naira. No, I won't, even though it's justified in every respect. Even though, you can just get this course right now and, make back your money 1,000 times within 30 days. But I won't be asking you to pay that much, not even half. And the reason is simple, because you've watched this far. And for you to watch this far, it shows you are really interested in this, and I wouldn't really want to let you down. It shows you have this burning desire to get things right and to, build a business around an importation business, that would actually replace your job if you hit the job. Okay, when people ask me, oh, Mr. Bak, can this business help me quit my job? I tell them, no, I don't advise people on how to quit their job or not. What I know is you're not in your job for fun, as a matter of fact, except you own it. So if you're making money from your business, and then you are getting paid, okay, you compare the hours you put in. Maybe you drive 3-4 hours in the morning to get to where you work. All right, and then at the end of the month, let's say they pay you 250,000, for example, and the business you just give 2 hours is getting you 7-8 figures, 500,000, 1 million naira in the same month. I mean, you wouldn't need me. You wouldn't even need a Gabriel to advise you on what to do. Okay, so the reason is because you've watched this far, and I'm not going to be charging you that high. So instead, I'll be adding a super unannounced webinar only bonus. I mean, webinar only bonus. This bonus is available to those who are watching right now and who are getting in right now. If you try to get in tomorrow, you will still get it at a cheap price, but you might not be getting this webinar only bonus. It's unannounced. I don't want to announce it. All right. It's worth $127. It's one of the courses I've invested in that have changed my entire marketing career. All right. And $127 should be about 46,355 naira. Okay, if only you pick up the copy of your Econ Tycoon right away. If you decide to procrastinate, you miss it forever. Remember, it's a super duper unannounced webinar only bonus valued at 127,000, and that alone is about 46,355 in naira, and it's available to you today if you if you come in to Econ Tycoon family. All right. By the way, the bonus is a mystery course. I don't want to mention the name of the bonus, but let me just give you a hint. The bonus is a mystery course that would wow you. You need it if you are on low budget. Just pay attention to this part. You need this bonus if you're on low budget to advertise on Facebook. Oh, I don't have 1,000 naira. I don't have $1,000 to advertise on Facebook. Meaning you can start investing as little as $5 to start getting insane results. Now, we're not talking about how much you can invest, about how much you can invest and the results you get investing that amount. The course shows you how to get a 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget, generating laser targeted traffic. When I say laser target, it means if you are selling belts, weight loss belt, for example, you don't talk to anybody that is not interested in weight loss belt. The tutorial shows you how to go directly to where you can find those guys that are interested in weight loss belts, right? Targeted traffic, high quality leads, and flood of sales using Facebook videos. Very powerful. Videos you don't even create, or videos you can make in 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or the ones you don't even create. The cost sells for $127, but for you, it's going to be free if you come into the Econ Tycoon family right away. Remember, I called it the webinar only bonus. Okay, altogether, the Econ Tycoon and all the goodies it contains, plus the mystery gifts, are worth over 145,000 naira. But because you are special, I'm letting you come in today for 9,999 naira. 9,999 naira. No, it is not a typo. That's actually what you come in, and you'll be getting access to this over 145,000 naira, goodies. And there's a link that shows up on the screen right now, econtycoon.com/get, or there's a link somewhere on the webinar window you're watching right now. I think if you're on mobile, it should be below this video. If you're on PC, just check below this video, click on the link, and it will take you to where you can go and get access. All right. And if you're on the PC, it should be somewhere by your right hand side of the video, econtycoon.com/get, or just go to your browser, type in econtycoon.com/get, and you'll be right onto where you can download it right now. I mean, like right now, no waiting. I mean, you can just get in a space of 3 minutes. I'm talking about, okay, some persons seem to be even getting in already. You can actually join them, get in a space of 3 minutes, and get access to the members area without having to talk to anybody. All right. The real question is, are you going to be doing this, or you're going to be procrastinating? Well, whichever you may choose, I understand. If you want to procrastinate, fine. If you also want to get in now, fine. But I don't need to tell you what those two sides, the kind of results you get from those two sides, procrastinator and action taker. They get results, but their results are not in the same direction. Where do you want to belong? Let me show you what to do next. Go to econtycoon.com/get right now. That is if you belong to the no procrastination gang, which is actually what I believe in big time. econtycoon.com/get. Remember, you missed the webinar only bonus worth over 45,000 naira if you don't act on the webinar right now. Okay, you might get it. You will still get a course at 9,999 naira for for some time, but then the webinar only bonus would vanish, as a matter of fact. Plus the 9,999 naira price might increase to 25,000 naira. Yeah, you might get it at this same 9,999 naira in few days from now, but the webinar only bonus, I'm sure, will be going. But if you decide to also keep procrastinating, then be ready to pay as high as 25,000 naira for this same course without the webinar only bonus. If you don't sign up immediately, you might miss this forever. Not my fault. 2, you may pay more later. And 3, you just continue searching and regretting for letting a lifetime opportunity slip. Remember, the bonus is a mystery course that would wow you. You need it if you're on low budget to advertise on Facebook. The course shows you how to get 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget, generating later targeted traffic, high quality leads, and a flood of sales using Facebook videos. The course sells for $127, but for you today, you're getting it free, over 45,000 naira in additional value, free of charge. Altogether, you are getting values worth 145,000 naira. And because you are special, of course you are, you can come in today for 9,999 naira. You can come in right now for 9,999 naira and get all access to all the other the bonuses, the wow bonuses. All right. So you are still watching. You've not really logged out. You're still watching. That's awesome. Okay. Let me do something for you additionally, because you're still watching this far. That means there's something you really want to get. That means you're serious. And I love working really with serious guys. Okay. Let me further do something super crazy for you. However, this is a fast action taker bonus. This is different from the webinar only bonus. This is fast action taker bonus in the sense that it's only available to 25%. Even if 30% gets in right now, okay, right now on the webinar, from the 26% won't get it. So you have to be very fast, to get in on this and get this additional bonus. What exactly is this bonus? What if I give you a list of 50 hot in demand products you can start with immediately? I give you a list of 50 hot in demand products you can start with immediately. How about that? Not having to crack your head on that kind of products to get and all that. How about that? I can see a lot of you saying wonderful, super awesome. Yeah. Well, okay, the truth is I'm gonna be doing that, but I call it a super duper crazy bonus, and it's only available to the first 25% to jump in right now. That means you get the 145,000 naira worth of materials plus these 50. If I'm to sell this, I should be selling it for 100,000 naira, as a matter of fact. 50 hot researched hot in demand products that you can start importing. They cost less than $3, $2, $1. You can start importing as at now, 4 hours from now, and start making waves, start killing it and getting good results. I don't know if I should take you through what some of this product look. Let me just show you what a list looks like. Okay. Okay, this is the list. It is actually in PDF, so you receive it in your mail, 50 hot in the month products, right? This is the list. As you can see, I strike out some of the some basic information here, pending when you get access. When you get access, now I will personally send you this list. Okay, as you can see, there are about 50 products. All right, 50 different products. Yeah, did I say no? 53. That means I added extra 3. So you have over 50 products you can start, working on immediately without having to wait, without having to procrastinate, without having to go burn your head and say, oh, where do I get this product? Where do I do this? Where do I do that? No, you just pounce on this product and you are right off on a flying super, jet-like starts. How about that? Okay, if that sounds so awesome, then I invite you, click on the link that shows up on your on the page right now, and then you can get in right now. So in all, it means if you jump in right now, you'll be getting Econ Tycoon worth over 100,000 naira in value. My mystery 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget strategy, 45,305 naira value. Then the fast action super duper bonus for the first 25 persons, valued at over for 7,500 naira. Altogether, we're talking about values of 192,855 naira. Get right into the members area right now for just 9,999 naira. Go to www.ecomtycoon.com/get or click on the link that shows up on the webinar window right now. The link should be below the webinar window or by the right side. Wherever, just click on the link and you'll be right onto the members area in the space of 2 minutes. Believe me, 2 minutes. You can get in from anywhere you are in the world. We have customers from Australia, we have customers from Japan, from Russia, from everywhere in the world. They are doing this because they can do this business from there. We have all the features you need on the site, to get in right now, make payments, get in, and you'll be right onto the fly, start asking questions, reaching me directly and all that. So that's it. And if you have any question, do email me at support@ecomtycoon.com. And for the questions I've been receiving on this training, in order not to make this training a very long one, because some persons are already complaining, I'll receive them in the mail and I'll make sure I reply to every one of you, directly and personally. I will do just that. So for now, go to ecomtycoon.com and I'll see you there. ecomtycoon.com/get and get it at 9,999 naira. All right. If you procrastinate, well, you'll be missing the webinar only bonus worth over 45,000 naira. Then if you are not fast enough, you will not be in the first 25, to get the fast action super takers bonus for the first 25%. All right. And then you might end up getting the Econ Tycoon course in a later date at a price higher than 15. The 9,999 is currently selling. It's up to you, but I believe and I hope that you take the right action right away. I will be hoping to talk to you again soon, and especially inside the members area, so we'll start exchanging ideas and doing great wonderful figures. Thank you for attending this training, and I hope to talk to you again soon.